All right, everybody, we are live again. Dynasty Mirror Search for Huru. Thank you so much for joining us. As we always do before we get started, we just want to show our appreciation, our gratitude towards all those who have supported us over the years, to all of our Karatbars partners who are watching this. Thank you so much for believing in me and Fitzgerald, because I mean, you guys could have invested elsewhere. You guys could be tuning in to another YouTube platform or watching TV currently right now, but you guys chose to be with us. So that means a lot. We do not take that for granted. I am humbled. We are humbled. So again, thank you so much. Before we get started, make sure you go and buy a shirt. Okay, Africa is the now. Make sure you go to the merchandise store on YouTube. Again, go to the merchandise store on YouTube or go to my Teespring store, which is Ile Amir. Go to the Teespring store, Ile Amir. But again, just keep it simple. When you watch my videos, on the bottom, you'll see the store and the shirts. Go support and buy a shirt, you guys. Go and buy a shirt. Also, too, go buy some books. I got the books, guys. Make sure you go and support. If you guys got nieces, nephews, you know, grandchildren, children, buy them a book. Buy them a children's book. This is my latest release, Amina's Third Eye. Make sure you guys go and support that. A children's story on manifestation through meditation. Guys, go and support the book. I greatly appreciate it. Also, go to dynastamir.com. Go to dynastamir.com. Subscribe to our email list. And then also, too, when you're there, you can buy the merchandise and the books on that site as well. So we have my brother on with us today. You know how we rock 6 days out of the week.
Good afternoon, Prince.
My brother Fitzgerald Stephens. Carlos Diaz, thank you so much for the super chat. Also, too, guys, if you guys want to donate to the church, go ahead. And like I said, your donations into the church, Cash App or super chat, it goes back into this. So, you know, I'm putting the money, circulating the money back into the business so you guys can see, you know, your investment grow, you know. So again, guys, thank you so much for supporting. Today's topic is, I'm going to pull up the article here shortly, but me and Fitzgerald were just talking offline in regards to why AT&T will do this. So AT&T is cutting 3,400 jobs and shutting down 250 stores, brick and mortar stores. You know, like Fitzgerald said, that's interesting. And, you know, Fitzgerald will probably have more knowledge. I'm going to pull up the article here in a second. But Fitzgerald, why do you think that's going on, especially 250 stores?
Oh, thank you, Lord. The answer just came to me. Why do you need brick and mortar when you could just go onto the online platform, you know, place your order and place your order directly online, look at the catalog, order your phones. You don't really need to go into stores. Now, it is kind of interesting. Like, say, for instance, how would you go service your phone?
But for sure, even that, sorry to cut you off. You know, I know some people, they enjoy like going in, actually touching the phone.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
And you know, asking the questions. You know, what kind of plan service? You know, that stuff. Like me, I don't need that. In fact, all my phones I get from overseas now because I get, you know, cool phones like this with the dual screen.
Man, I got those, man. Mine don't do that. You know, even my blockchain phone don't do that.
Yeah.
Screen. No.
But you make a point though. But again, a lot of people like this, like the service. But me personally, it's just only okay. So after I discovered Amazon and just ordering online, the only time when I was in corporate America, the only time I would actually physically go to a store was when I had to get a new suit, because I had to try my suits on. But outside of that, like, I mean, I might go shopping in an actual physical store, like maybe to buy clothes, like maybe once a year. Like all this stuff I bought online, like everything I have on, I bought online. This is my shirt, my Nike pants I got online, jcpenney.com. My shoes I buy online. Like I buy everything online now. But so I understand what you're saying, but some people, they just, you know, when it comes to like cell phones, they just gotta, you know, have it in their hand. But at the same time, Fitzgerald, you have all these online on YouTube. Everybody's a reviewer now. You know, they're an expert at cell phones. So they'll
right. You're absolutely right with that.
No. Yeah. So you can just type in iPhone and you got like 1,000 people who already done a review on an iPhone, and it will tell you in fact, here we go, Michelle. You're absolutely right. They're more knowledgeable about the iPhone than the people who work in the AT&T store or the people that work in the Apple in the Mac store.
Right. So therefore, why pay those guys for a store, a freestanding store that you're paying rent, utilities, and it's like a cost barrel, a real money pit. Because what you got to think of, man. I don't know how much those phones generate. I think I don't think how much the actual buying of a cell phone generate. I believe the money within the phone carriers is actually in the service. And excuse me for being rude. I hope everyone's doing great out there. Forgot to say hi to you beautiful people.
And guys, also too, my affiliate links in the chat room. Click on my affiliate link or my Karatbars affiliate link. Click on the affiliate link, sign up as an affiliate. It's also on the screen and it's in the description. Click on the affiliate link, sign up as an affiliate. I'll go ahead for sure. Sorry.
And so I think they make the money in the service. But yes, yet again, Dynas, and I didn't say this to you, man, while we was coming up, we was getting ready to come on air. I mean, how much more do we need to see about this brick and mortar business pretty much dying out? You and I are one of the few people who are addressing this as strongly as we are. That I see that includes a lot of other platforms, not necessarily with Karatbars, but how many times we have to see, man? Every day we come on air, it looked like we're bringing more dismal news. There's a reason for that. We're not bringing it. We're just reporting what's out there. But when we say, okay, get you a residual income, start your Karatbar business, get the putting some plans in action for yourself, because this good job fantasy is so exposed, and it just keeps getting deeper and deeper and deeper. Today, I read a report concerning where I live in Florida. And they said Florida could, it looked like it could soon become the epicenter for the coronavirus. Down in Miami-Dade, man, shoot, I'm not interested in going down there at all, because they have some worse cases down there deep South Florida where Miami is. But several thousand cases appeared up in the last couple of days because this stay-home order, and it has been lifted, and rightfully so. People got to get to work, and the governor DeSantis has said, he's not closing the state again, because he's like, society has to keep moving. I agree with the man as far as on that. But that's going to be a very interesting thing. Like, for example, a lot of people are in nursing homes. Florida has a very high elderly population down here.
Right.
Okay. So what if this thing actually gets out of hand? What if the governor is actually forced to do it? I mean, people are breathing on fumes right now, because just that 4 months of closing the economy down did such a number on people's mortgages and getting behind on bills, and people having trouble buying food, and just keeping basic necessities life, So I second what Prince Amir has said. While you have this window, you need to be really, really moving to put a residual income together. You really need to be doing something, some type of business, what Karatbars offer, because as he has always also said, he's taught me a couple of things just by sitting and listening to him like you guys do. It's going to come a time where your side hustle, your side income is going to become your income. Mm-hmm. I mean, I see that today. I was been working out and everything, getting back to what I used to use for decades, and so what I'm riding on my bike, and I pulled over, and all of a sudden, there was 160 euros in my account, my MasterCard. Now I'm making this money on the bike trail, or
you're talking about today?
Yeah,
it's a silver package.
Well, my point of the matter is, I didn't know. I'm at the gym, and then I take a ride and go into the bike trail and do my 11 miles. And I didn't even know until I pulled over. I was sweating, took my break, took my water break, dialed in my Karatbars account, and boom, that was there. And then it hit me, man, what the heck am I? Why would I even think about going out there trying to do a job? I mean, if I'm making money like this, riding a bike, in just a few moments, I mean, man, I love this business. And I thought about Michael Delco, Mr. Michael Delco, how he said, you know what, man, how it's nothing like Karatbars as far as what it can do. Now, some of you good people are going to enter into what Prince Amir and I are doing, and some of you already have. But it's just I don't have to risk my time. I mean, not my time, but my health. I don't have to risk my health for doing anything. My day consists in this. I generally work through the night. As far as with dealing with my business. I got up in the morning, drank my coffee about 8 something before it, and then I left the house a little after 9. Went directly to the gym. Okay, then went to the bike trail, rode. Knew I had to get to work with Prince Amir at 1:30, and this is my day. Mm-hmm. No, this is my day. And then after that, I'm going to help a couple of our other affiliates. I just got one just called now from California, and help other people. We had a new affiliate came into the business. Congratulations, whoever you are. And just follow up, make sure the team is doing well, make sure I can give things to support them. And what Prince Amir and I can do, helping them grow their wealth. I mean, I just love what I do. I mean, I really do. I just love what I do. But not stressed one iota. Far as with it, with my team, I'm making a lot of incredible contacts over the world that I never would have made without this business. The actually be able to say that you have business affiliates literally all over the world, and they know you on a first name basis, and you know them, and you get to know their families, and you're excited about helping them build wealth, and they're excited about helping other build wealth. It's just a neat thing. No one stressing. The biggest thing we had stressing on it with building a Karatbars business, Prince, is like people like, I'm having a little trouble talking to people. That's about the business thing, biggest thing. We work with you to show you how to do that. Talking to people while you are. For as our business, you couldn't have a better marketing tool. You can have a better marketing tool than the world's economy right now.
Right.
You cannot have a better advertising than what's going on in the world. It's not like a certain region. All over the world, people are looking.
All over the world.
All over the world. They're just looking, and many people are praying for you to say something to them. That's for people who are a little shy about what they do. Many people are praying for you to ask them, do they keep their income options open? Do you look for ways to make money? They are praying that God send you to them. And so you can't be afraid to engage people. Even if someone says no, which will happen, the sky's not going to fall down on you. You're going to get the yeses, and then they're going to get the yeses, and you're going to save your gold, and you're going to be able to get paid in your euros, and you're going to be able to leave a residual income, and you're going to be able to have a business that you can write taxes on. But more importantly, and now the fifth thing that I want to say, you're going to be independent of this system that has a stranglehold on people. This is literally the age of the entrepreneur. Yeah. This is literally the age of going out there and getting it. You with Karatbars, you open up a free gold savings account. Start saving in gold. So small gram increments of gold, everywhere from 0.1 to 1 gram to 2.5 gram to 5 gram cars. Gold is money. Your wealth is going up in it. You're just simply trading dollars, your dollars into the gold, and then that gold value is going up. You tell someone like a Prince Amir or someone like myself, we decided we're going to save. We decided we're going to get a business package. You get paid for that, but then we go tell someone else, you get paid for that. You're able to leave this income to your children, so you give them a leg up, so they don't have to go out there and go through that same type of drudgery that you're doing. And you're actually able to leave something, even to your children's children, and you don't need to worry about what the economy is doing. You have 149 markets that you can participate in. You run your business from a cell phone and a computer all over the world, and you can also do exactly what Prince Amir and I are doing. You can go out there, just create YouTube channel, or create your social media, share on your Facebook or your LinkedIn or whatever, your Instagram. And then you just reach out to people. Hey, do you look for ways to make money? You're not going to find a lot of resistance to that now. You're really not, because you know what? Now we just point out stats as what happened in the United States. We have an affiliate over in Australia. He could tell you the same thing happening over there.
Oh, wow.
We have affiliates in London, England. They could tell you the same thing happening over there. Up in Canada, Toronto, Canada, they could tell you the same things happening over there. It seems like no one is exempt from this, and this is only, I think this thing started kicking off. What is that, Prince? Is it March?
Really February, but March is when it really.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and grab February in. You have February, March, April, May, June, 5 months. Mm-hmm. Okay, and in 5 months, the world economy is practically been brought to its knees. Right. I personally think we need to write 2020 off. As far as if you're looking job wise, traditional jobs, I really do. I mean, I really do traditional jobs, because actually people are just going out there because they have to work, and I agree with that. You can't just sit home and not have an income or just sit around the house. You got to make moves, but and you have to. But at the same token, you have to be concerned about your safety, man. People are really dying out there. I mean, and so this is all the more this is all the more reason to totally build something up that's gonna really, make sure your family is safe. It's not guaranteed, but make sure your family is safe. That's what Prince Amir and I did. That's what many hundreds of thousands of Karatbars affiliates are doing, because it gives them the ability to create something on their own that they control and they own. And it's only going to get worse. I mean, for those who thinking like things going to go back to normal, no, there's going to be a new normal. I don't know exactly what that is. Maybe Prince Amir can let some things on that. We don't know exactly what it is. You know what? It's a good thing this man does have dual citizenship. As far as with the citizen of the United States where he was born, and citizen of Nigeria. Because you know what? If he was solely a Nigerian citizen trying to get home right now, and couldn't get home, get back to his resources, it'd be. But traditionally, he would be in a bad way. But even if he was stuck over here, he's a Karatbar affiliate. He can run his operation just as easy from Nigeria as he can over in the United States and not miss a beat. He's an entrepreneur.
Second, Miss Alicia, I've been trying to call you, Karatbar's partner. You don't answer your phone. I've been trying to call you. I'll go ahead, Michelle. I'm sorry.
He can run his business just as easy from America as he came from Africa, and that's a powerful thing. See, he could still run his book empire. He could still run his clothing line. I mean, his other income is tour business. Yeah, that'd be disrupted, probably at a halt, but he has 4 or 5 more of the streams of income. I mean, that's a powerful thing that he can run whether from anywhere in the world. That's all his business fits exactly what Karatbars is doing. He's mobile. He runs from a cell phone. He's building equity and brand and stuff, though. He's not put in one geographic market, and that's very smart. Meanwhile, people who have jobs, okay, the factory closed. What are you going to do? Go to another factory? I think not. And then if customers can't come out to you and you don't have an online presence, how are you going to make money? And even if you have online presence, if you don't own the company, the money's not going to be coming to you. It's going to be coming to the owners. And so people are like, wait a minute, we can't keep going like this. Then we have the civil unrest with the police brutality and people, black people especially. We're getting tired of that foolishness with them. We're marching, we're protesting against that, and rightfully so. Well, that's disrupting stuff. You have a president election coming up in November in this nation. So you have like all these fires burning at one time, but in which every single one of them affect your income. Every single one of them. A lot of those things are beyond your control. That a lot of people are really are good people. They're out there trying to feed their families. They're out there trying to do the right things, have done the right things. They save, they prepare for their retirement, only to see the stock market go up and drop back down and wipe out thousands of their wealth with no fault of their own. They did the thing. They saved and stuff, and some of them are looking for a Karatbars business like this because they're like, okay, my 401k is kind of going down. Maybe I don't want to keep losing money like that. Literally, Prince Amir and I have an affiliate like that. Matter of fact, we have two of them. And they literally say, okay, I'll just take some of my 401k, put it in the gold, and gold is going up because I'm not going to keep losing. This is my retirement. This is my money that I plan on live for. I can't just lose this because I don't want to have to go back to work. Some people, unfortunately, are literally going to have to work until they die. Some people, maybe they're planning on retiring towards like the end of the year or 2 years. Now because of their losses, they got to work an extra 5-7 years, maybe even longer than that. You imagine that? You imagine that. And so it makes sense to prepare yourself. It makes sense that you see this train is coming off a cliff. It makes sense to get off and go another direction. It is the age of the entrepreneur. You're not in the age where you just go ahead and sell yourself out to the highest bidder. Not if you want to prosper, because the highest bidder, once you complete the projects, or they deem you irreplaceable, or they deem you like you're making too much money that they can pay you, or they deem you that you've already built up the brand that they need to do, and let's go get someone else, you're gone.
All right. You're
gone. I mean, Prince Amir is going to have something else coming up. That's not his last article. He's been showing articles week after week after week.
Right.
He can have something else. Because here's what AT&T is one of the big carriers. Sprint, T-Mobile just bought Sprint, which I'm glad he did. Okay. Yep. You have Verizon, and the Verizon, the AT&T.
Those are the big three.
T-Mobile,
Verizon, AT&T.
Yeah, T-Mobile absorbed Sprint, so I'm a Sprint customer.
Yeah. That's it. So
you got three of them. Now, what is Verizon? What do you think Verizon and the T-Mobile are going to do?
You think they're going to merge?
No, they're going to look at the same thing. Like, let's see how this works for AT&T.
Right. As far as,
but I promise you, they're not going to drop their prices, Prince. They're going to get rid of all those employees, but I promise not going to drop their prices. Remember, companies don't work for you; they work for the shareholders.
Right.
So believe it or not, and check it out, and probably look at the day, or definitely tomorrow. You're going to see the AT&T stock is going to rise, because people are like, oh, okay, you're not carrying many expenses. No, now you're more valuable to us. So this is the way it works. Prince Amir, we were talking about British Petroleum last week. British Petroleum. So we see this in all industries. Meanwhile, I'm looking at one of my places down here, Publix, that I like. Publix is one of the most successful private-owned companies in the United States. It supplies groceries, primary. They raised their prices.
Of course.
They raised the prices, and
lots of food going up.
Even now you wouldn't think that, because the price of petroleum has gone down. So usually the fuel cost is a huge thing within the trucking business. I have a first cousin that owns a trucking company, Stephens Trucking, in Montgomery, Alabama. So he spends a lot of his money in fuels. So you would think those prices would be passed on, and those savings would be passed on. Not so, And we're looking at all kinds of good things. And I'm quite sure the companies, the people who are fortunate to keep their jobs, I think they're going to start paying more in co-pays and more for insurance.
Oh yeah.
I think promotion is not going to be too easy to come by like they did. I think raises are not going to be too easy to come by. So if you're one of those people who are stuck in that, and you're like, okay, I don't like the way this is going, start your Karatbars business. Start you something on the side. Go out there and make you an extra €1,000 a week. In addition to your job. Take some of that financial pressure off of you. Build you up an income. Save in gold. be able to work your business, be able to work your business all over the world.
Right.
When in your spare time, in your free time, you know what? I could work my business pulling over, sitting on the bike trail. Literally, all I have to do is have a phone. All I have to do is have an internet connection, and it's a wild thing. But in doing that, it puts me like, wow, it takes so much pressure off me, because I'm serious. And I've had it happen so many times, Prince, but I still never get used to it. And I hope I never get used. I hope I never lose that feeling, like the wow factor, because I'm pulling over, and what I was doing, I would check and see, let me see if my team's done grown a little bit. Then I looked down at the numbers. I didn't know what came from. And then I kept going back. Now, if I didn't have a company like this, oh God, I'll be sweating now trying to figure out how I'm going to get out there and work, and at my age, and who's going to hire me for the age discrimination. So it would force me that I would have to go back in sales, because I know that that's generally push, but I knew I had to beat the streets all day long, Prince. I knew I had to be going up and down there. I knew I had to concern myself about chargebacks. I knew I had to concern myself about people not showing up to keep appointments. I knew I had to concern myself. Maybe someone starts cutting my commission pay when I start getting in there, man. All that kind of stuff. I knew I had to get ready to run my vehicle in the ground, because more likely, when you play the outside sales game, they don't give you cars for the most part, and sometimes they don't. I wasn't even getting a gas card when the other ones were. I got a car allowance, but man, I don't want to have to go back to that if I could avoid it. So I decided to do something else. Right. Now, Prince, now that you're a tour company, and I really would like to have that come back online, because I actually want to go with you one time. I know you was talking about November and December, but is your lifestyle in jeopardy because your tour company is closed down?
No, it's not. But I still, I mean, it's not. But I really want to go to Africa.
Okay, so you really want to go, but you're telling me now you are not physically out there on someone's job since you left your company. I don't want to say the name, but since you left your
Centos.
Okay, and you left your company, and you left your $100,000 a year job back in 2018. I don't see you seem to be stressing. Are you having trouble putting food on the table? You having trouble paying the bill? Are you seeing a contraction in your business?
No.
Okay. So while everyone else is out there contracting, wondering how they're going to do anything, your brand is expanding. So you mean tell me you and your little boys home is not in jeopardy? You still got food in the refrigerator. You still got your yogurt that you like so much. You tell me about and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, hold on, Fitzgerald. Both the yogurt places closed down.
Both the yogurt places closed down. Okay. Yogurt's a brick and mortar business and a nice little snack, but
they both closed down
because they didn't have foot traffic to come in there, Amir.
There was one at Georgia Tech that was closed down, and the one off of Highland closed down. And then my son's favorite hamburger spot, they've been shut down.
Man, your heart has to go out to people who are losing jobs like that. This is serious, man. I mean, this is serious, and this is definitely chess, not checkers. I mean, this is very, very serious. But because Prince Amir, started putting something together years ago, and Karatbars, he just add into it, and I like to say it's more profitable. I'm going to be biased, but I like to say that is. But because he put something in there, this man is able to live life on his terms. What would not for this travel ban, he would still be able to facilitate going back and forth to Sierra Leone, Nigeria, wherever he want to do.
I was supposed to be in Nigeria and Sierra Leone in March. Supposed to be back in Nigeria and Sierra Leone in May. All that's canceled. Supposed to go in August. Knock on wood. Go ahead.
Yeah, but my point of the matter is you've done exactly what we talked about. We covered this yesterday. But you done exactly what we talked about. You protected your household because you went out there and created your residual incomes. You created other income stream that wasn't dependent on someone giving you a paycheck. I heard Robert Kiyosaki say yesterday, he's author Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Robert Kiyosaki said, check this out. He said, the reason I'm rich because I don't have a job. He said, the reason I'm rich, I don't have a job. I don't get a paycheck. No, I don't get a paycheck. I don't live off wages. No, that's why I'm rich. I instantly knew what he was talking about. I was in the vehicle, listen to it in the vehicle, but I instantly knew what he talking about because you know what? Your boss is never going to pay you enough to live in their neighborhood. So we're not bashing things. We're just telling you whatever you decide to do, whether you do it with Karatbars or whether you don't, whatever you decide to do, create your residual income. But if you're going to create a residual income, you're going to look at some things that you need to look at a couple of factors. Okay, is it easy? Is it easy duplicatable? Rather, can anyone do it? Does it have a product that people know and that is in demand? Can you have your own business and minimize your taxes? Or does it have a great compensation plan? And is it transferable over to your heirs? You say yes, or no to any one of those, don't do it. But if it's yes, Karatbars offers all of that. It is a way, not the way. And we're finding that has been working very well for us. I mean, I'm hearing reviews, practically daily, but with someone getting in, someone getting involved, someone calling me, someone calling Prince, and we're just expanding the brand and, looking at, the London team. I'm so proud of them, what they're doing. Just really great, and stuff. So that'll be nice when the band lifts too. So I can able to get over there and go to London or Prince. One of us going to have to go. We keep saying that one of us is going to have to get out of here. And so, build you something. Don't wait before things get worse, because I got news for you people. They're going to get worse. They're going to get worse. I was reading for one gentleman said the United States is $26 trillion in debt. Try to wrap your mind around that, 26 trillion. And he further went to say that the debt now has become unsustainable. That's what he said. The debt has become unsustainable. So pretty soon you're going to start seeing the value of the dollar just really start to plummet, because people are going to realize it's not backed by anything. The wealthy are already saying, get out of cash, get out of paper, get into hard assets, real estate, gold, diamonds, precious artwork, land, things that are easy, things that actually are hard, that going up in value. I would take real estate. Being I grew up on a farm in Bama, I wouldn't really want real estate just for the rent the houses. One things I like the real estate, to have a place where I can actually put a garden there. I can actually grow some of my own food. Maybe I can have 10, 15 acres. That's how I'm thinking, as far as what we're seeing, they're going on, because things are really getting kind of tough out there. So that's why we come on every day. This is when I come on, this is about an economic platform. I'm along with my business partner, Prince Amir, we're trying to get your household strong economically. We're trying to show you a way by way of Karatbars so you can avoid financial disaster. And if you are in financial hardship, we're trying to give you a vehicle that you easily show you how you can dig out of it with your hard work, and then us helping you through the Wealth Builders teaching system, because we've done it. We've done it. We're not doing anything we're not telling you guys not to do. So we get out there every day and we work on our business and we grow our wealth where we can make sure not only we're taken care of, but our beneficiaries behind us are also. Prince, I'll let you take that away, man.
I think we covered everything except for, let's get into what exactly Karatbars is. So our founder, Harold Science, he wanted to make gold available to the masses in small increments. So this right here is 1 gram of gold. Now there's also Fitzgerald, do you have your 0.1 gram in front of you?
Yeah, 0.1 gram. It's cash gold. Hold on, let me turn it here.
Right there. So that's 0.1 grams of gold as well. So he wanted to make gold available to the masses. So the strategy that he implemented was to have people like me and you go out and market the gold. Okay. And when we do that, we get paid. It's equivalent to if I tell Fitzgerald, hey, Fitzgerald, there's a good Senegalese restaurant here in Atlanta. Go check it out. He goes and checks out the restaurant, eats there. I refer Fitzgerald to that restaurant, but I don't get paid for it. But when you refer people to acquire gold through Karatbars, you get paid. Now, and then through this opportunity, you can set up your own gold franchise. So what do you do? And your own gold distribution center, in which makes this distribution center so unique is you don't actually have to keep inventory at your house. So you don't have to, if somebody orders gold, you don't have to go pack it up, go to FedEx or go to the post office and ship it out. That is done for you. So how do you acquire your own gold franchise? All right, click on my affiliate link, sign up as an affiliate. I'm going to call you, right? We'll get you set up with a package. What's a package? So you have 4 different packages. You have bronze, silver, gold, VIP. The bigger the package, more expensive the package, the more commissions you earn off of what you bring in. So once you acquire your package, you will receive some gold, and now you have your franchising rights. So now you can operate as your own Karatbars franchise or distribution center. All right. Since you're a franchise, you need to be profitable. How do you become profitable? You present the opportunity to others to acquire their own franchise through you. That's how you become profitable. That's how you earn your commission. So they get a franchise through you. Okay. Their efforts, what they bring in, you leverage that and get paid off of that. All right. You present the opportunity to people. Do you look for ways to earn additional income? Do you keep your income options open? They say yes. You send them your affiliate link. They sign up. You get them set up with their franchise and you get paid. Or if there are people that just, I don't want the franchise, but I do agree that we need to acquire gold because it's an asset. They buy the gold through you, you get paid. That's what you're doing at Karatbars, to keep it simple, not to overcomplicate it. Buy a package, get others to buy packages through you, you get paid.
You know what? And Prince, that was a great job. That was an outstanding job. Here's why. It literally is that simple, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I wish we could tell you run around the block 4 times and walk on your hands for 6 miles. I wish we could. I wish it was harder than that. It's not. Save a lot of gold, tell a lot of people, make a lot of money. Now, while Prince Amir set a huge, incredible component part, let me give you the other half. Now, Karatbars, outside of Karatbars, there's a system called wealth builders. Wealth builders were started by Mr. Ty and Mrs. Valerie Best here in the United States. Wealth builders is not a part of Karatbars, but is instrumental in building your Karatbars system. The name defines what this organization do. It's a teaching system. It shows you exactly how to grow a global Karatbar business. It shows you how to maneuver through your website, which Karatbar is going to give you for free. It shows you how to talk to people. We have a system on wealthbuildersworldwide.info. That's also a free website. You literally can go onto that website and click on something called the map, and you go down to the tab, the map, and then you click on the map, and it's going to literally give you step by step on how to build this. We have daily training calls every day at 12 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, United States, that we're going to have a speaker sitting up there presenting this presentation all over the world, as far as we're there, because we're global. And you get the knowledge. We have a power call every day, Monday through Saturday at 10:45 a.m. The power call is designed for motivation, because believe me, you're going to need it throughout life. When you're doing things like this, you don't have you don't have a boss telling you what to do. Sometimes, you need to motivate yourself. So we're going to get you around like-minded people, and everything is available for us for that. Then the with the system, which is the primary thing. Then right after that, you have Prince Amir and I with our personal cell phone numbers that you can call us where to give you a little extra support and give your team extra support. In other words, you have the mentorship that's so vital for you in order to succeed. The mentorship is what built Prince Amir and I in this business. Okay, and what far as with this business, and there's other businesses, that's a different aspect. But you know what? Everything is in place for you. It's free to join. Somebody has registered in the business right now, and unfortunately, someone has procrastinated thinking about it. You're going to be in their team as opposed to the other way around. Right. It's family oriented. Do you know that we have husband and wife doing this business? We have whole families doing it, because all you have to be is 18, and not only can they put an income in their hands, but they can create incomes in other family members' hands, and still helping the family. So it's really nothing like it that what I'm seeing. We are growing darn near close to 20,000 affiliates a month. Why? People are looking. People are desperately looking for us for things. So for us for an opportunity. So you have the system that Prince Amir eloquently explained. You have the teaching system, the wealth builders. That's going to give you the training. If you don't plug into the wealth builder system, you will fail. Now, and if the bottom line, you do somehow miraculously find a Mir or find a Fitzgerald or find a Mr. Michael Delco or Mr. Nisha Glaspie, without plugging those people into the system, you're not going to be profitable for long term. So think in this: everything must be duplicatable. Everything must be duplicatable. I have thousands and thousands and thousands, literally thousands and thousands of business affiliates all over the world. I cannot take phone calls from every single one of them. I'll wear myself out. It's just not enough time in a day, but I can plug them into the wealth builder system and the teaching system. Incidentally, Prince Amir went a step further for his team members. He created a WhatsApp channel called Team Amir. And on that, he posts about the training. We welcome new affiliates to come on board. We are a community helping people grow wealth. You get all the information in there. Now, for those of you who've been a part of this and been with him for a time, if you're not plugged in, you need to get plugged in right away. For those of you who just registered, don't make that mistake of not plugging in. It's only so far that we can help. And we could do things. For example, this incredible team I have over London. Well, London's 5 hours ahead. So with noon and 1 o'clock with them, I'm barely trying to wake up. As far as, because it's like 8 and 6 o'clock over here. As far as with that, but we do have our training system that can help them. Everything must be duplicatable. Duplication is the key to wealth. Duplication is really the key to wealth. And so you got those two tiers. And I want you to know, Prince Amir and I are not the star of your business. You are. You're the star of your own household. You don't work for us. You work for you and your family. You're independent in that. We're just telling you the stuff that we know that makes us profitable. Every week, Prince Amir and I get paid in euros. Every week. Every week. Last week, this coming week, and the week after that, it's going to happen. And then probably the week after that. So we can show you what we have done to be successful, and so, you can make as much income as you want, or you can make nothing. So it's how you choose to do. So really, we cover that. Now, the thing about it is, you see Prince Amir link strolling at the end, strolling at the bottom. Go ahead and click on the account. Register your business account. Takes you about 7 minutes to fill out the 2-page registration form. Everything's online. Then you're gonna no one's gonna ask you for a credit card or social security number, anything like that. You fill that out, and then once you successfully complete your registration, you're gonna get an email saying that you need to verify your account. Okay, then you're gonna get a call from Prince Amir, because he's gonna know when you came in his account, just like you'll know when someone came in yours. He's gonna help you with a business package. Then he's gonna have you call me. My job is to help you maneuver through your website, give you a little brief training, and then plug in the wealth builders, and then where you can start doing that, as far as doing that again for yourself, and then we're going to support you, Prince Amir and I. We're going to help you with 3-way calls. We're going to help you build a team. We want to get you profitable right away. And so that's what we do, and that's what we offer. But I'll leave this. If you don't do this, what are you going to do? I mean, you have to keep looking at the newspapers every day. You want to think about it? Okay, great. Turn CNN on. It'll convince you real quick. I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, what are you going to do? Stick your head in the sand and hope things going to get better? Hope they're going to send the stimulus check? Prince, I did get my stimulus check.
You got it?
Yeah, I got mine.
When?
Well, it went to the niece, and which went to, so we got that, after a while. So yeah, I got mine about last week, man. Should be on the way down there UPS right now.
I didn't get mine, so
well, don't worry about it. I plan on buying some more gold with mine, but don't even worry about checking anything, man. You make so, but on a serious note, the majority of the stimulus checks that people received, ladies and gentlemen, was spent for bills, and rightfully so.
Oh, another thing too, Fitzgerald, guys, unemployment is set to end of July. So, for all those who, were receiving that, it's supposed to end of July, just to let you guys know.
You mean they're not going to expand it because it's extenuating?
We don't know yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, do you want to take? Do you really want to build your? Do you really want to put yours and your family's future on? We don't know yet. Now what? I promise you, you can determine exactly what you want to make. As far as with Karatbars on a weekly basis, you really can't. All you're doing is just pick it up the phone and call it. Pick it up the phone. No one can fire you from this. No one can take it from you. As far as with that, you don't have to work for it. You can expand it however you want. And so Warren Buffett has said, good people, and generally that's my close. Warren Buffett has said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you are literally going to work until you die. It's absolutely true. Yeah. Fitzgerald Stephens says, if you don't make moves will be made on you. That's exactly what we're seeing all over the world right now. And, and so you have to put yourself in a position where you and your family can prosper. You and your family, I don't believe in job security, but I do believe in financial security. And but I'm seeing that financial security is mostly built by those who build it. Right. Even I looked at things, but with the late great Kobe Bryant, and he made millions in his basketball career, but he also made millions more with his side hustles. So we mourn the loss of this man, this incredible athlete, philanthropist. But I looked on the net worth of his widow, and she's like $600 million. Okay, because what her husband did, and so that family's taken care of. And then there's another guy who Ashton Kutcher rather. He's an actor, and he took a lot of his movie earnings and he invested in technology stocks. Robert De Niro took a lot of his movies earnings and he invested in real estate, particularly in the Tribeca area neighborhood in New York. Even these athletes of these other celebrities, you would think like, wow, they got so much money, but they're putting in other things. Ellen DeGeneres and Taylor Swift, they collect big time real estate. So they're still looking for other incomes, because just in case they can't act anymore, just in case one day Mr. LeBron James is going to dribble his last basketball on the NBA floor, they still want to have income coming in. Roger Staubach, the great quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys back in the 70s and the early 80s. The money that they paid him. Now he said, I got to start something else. and he went out and built something like over about a $500 million real estate empire that he just sold. So you have to look at other streams of income. You have to look, because if your main hustle dries up, what are you going to do? And we're seeing that happening all over the world right now. So we think it's but building a Karatbar business is a noble cause. As far as what you need to put, you got to put your family on solid ledges. Now we have those on our stream who wants to move, or rather on Prince Amir stream, who want to move to Africa. And we have an affiliate over there right now. She's a Karatbar affiliate. She can work her business over there, over in Nigeria, no big deal. And even you go to Africa, what are you going to do for money? If you go to Dominican Republic, what are you going to do for money? No, I mean, what are you going to do? So you can actually, put this together and have that income coming no matter where you are in the world. So and with yours or your family's lifestyle not being disrupted. Prince Amir, I thank you very much. I believe we covered everything. So hopefully, man, someday that the articles that'll stop and everything, but I don't think it's going to stop this year, no time soon. But just like you guys are thinking about that, just like you guys are seeing these articles, there are other million of people around there looking. Like as I stated earlier, someone is literally praying for you to talk to them about this. Someone is literally praying for you. When some of you guys are going to have people upset with you because you didn't bring this opportunity to them. You're like, Fitzgerald, quit trying to manipulate. No, I ain't. I was upset with my sponsor, Mr. Michael Delco. I've been knowing the man 23 years. I'm like, why didn't you come to me earlier with this? He thought I was straight. He made a decision for me. That maybe I won't. He just made a decision that maybe I wasn't ready to do this. I was pleading with something. It took me 3 minutes to join him when he said you look for ways to make money. I should have had close to 40,000 affiliates in my business, but he didn't call. I mean, we put it behind us, but I'm like, man, I was like annoyed. He did that to another one of our friends. Good intentions, but I was looking. So there are people. That's what I said when people are going to be knowing. People are going to know, like, man, you mean tell me you had something like this and you didn't share it with me? Why didn't you share it with me? Well, I thought I was, I thought you didn't. Well, people don't want you to think for them. Some of you guys are going to call people and they're going to get those VIP packages, and you got your packages. You're going to get 300 something euros, and you're going to think some of those people you're going to think can't afford it. Man, you don't never count the money in another man's or woman's pockets. You don't make that mistake. No, don't make that mistake. And and then some of you are going to take this opportunity. You're going to run with it. You're going to be very successful. Some of you are going to take this opportunity. You're not going to do anything with it, and you're not going to be successful. So some of you are going to take this opportunity, and because it don't work in 3 minutes, you're going to quit.
Right.
And and say what a scam it is, and say how it is all bit. But the thing, you're just simply not working. And then there's going to be those people who are going to be some of the top income earners in all the world of Karatbars. Many of them haven't even got in yet, and Prince Amir and I are actively looking for them. What if they come in your organization?
We want to partner with you.
No, what if they come in your organization? So it's up to you. What I like about this, Prince, it's up to me. This is something that I am responsible for. Once I feel like I'm in control of my financial life, as opposed to hoping a boss would do something, hoping a boss would do this and that. With my closing story, I'm going to get off for real. I have to. I was working this department store, not going to name it, and I was in the store, and all of a sudden I seen this black spot appear in the corner of my eye. I thought it was a spider, so I went to swatting like this, and it still kept following me. Then I went to swatting, and then I calmed myself down. It just moved. It was what's called a floater. It happened on work. Well, I didn't think nothing about it. I didn't report it. And so we were doing some training. I said, hey, listen, when I was back on that wall, the something happened. I had this spot I'm seeing in my eye went up. He said, "Well, why didn't you say anything?" I said, "I didn't think nothing about it." He said, "Well, I'm going to go talk to the general manager and see what she thinks." And then he came back and like, well, she said because she didn't record it, you can go to the doctor on your own dime. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? I mean, I didn't make this up. Check my record. Yeah, that's what he told me because you didn't report it right there. They denied that claim, and I was thinking about that sorry dang company today, or rather that manager, and and I said, like this doesn't cost money out of your pocket. She's out of her pocket. She's acting like she's paying for it just because she could.
I don't understand. Okay, I'm confused. You go out of your go report it on your own dime. I'm
because I didn't report it right away. I didn't report it. I waited about 2 weeks, like a little over 2 weeks before I said anything. I said, and it was just a casual conversation. I went back up and I saw him in a training room. I said, I got this little thing going on my eye, and it happened when I was at the job. And so
okay, they didn't want you try to get a workman's comp claim, I guess.
They denied it. Fortune 300 company, black CEO.
What does that mean? What does that
mean? Exactly. What does that mean? Exactly. Well, no problem. I mean, I make enough money to pay for my own glassware, my own eyewear. But it made me not look at the company. It made me look at her like totally in disgust.
Well, for sure, I almost got fired over a donut. So trust me, I know.
Well, yeah. Well, you know what? Maybe you should have left it alone. But if it wasn't a donut, it would have been something else. That's my point, ladies and gentlemen. If it's not this, what is it going to be? How much is enough? Literally, how much is enough for you to say, like, please, but before you like, okay, man, my family is more valuable. It's my family, I'm not nobody's slave.
Right.
I'm just not. So Prince Amir, I'm finished right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you guys so much. We're not telling you anything in your heart you don't know. We're not bringing anything new. We're just telling our experience. And we're just two men who decided to do something about it. We had the exact same opportunity with you, as you do, and we took it. And our lives and financial lives are all the more better for our sport. With Prince Amir and his little boy, he won't have to be worried about being fired from a donut, because his dad has things in place for him that he won't even be related to stories like that. He won't have to worry about once he get out of college, is he going to get a job? He won't have to worry about, someone telling him, you can't wear your dreadlocks here because we don't allow your natural hair. He won't have to deal with that because he's going to be working in the home of Amir with his father's companies. He's Amir. His father's built something, so he has his own platform. Do you understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If he wants to homeschool his children, he can. If he wants to operate out of his African offices, he can, because his father decided to do something, and no one's going to tell him, you can't eat the last donut, so you got to go. Yeah, man. It would be funny. It has to be funny if it wasn't serious. If it was, or no one's going to be telling him, hey, you know what? I don't want to put you on that stage, so you got to pay homage. You remember that supervisor you had?
Yeah, she told me that.
I had a supervisor one time, a chick, man, like me. I didn't know. I was going ahead, as far as like that, doing my things and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, I was starting getting harassed by this lady. Mm-hmm. I couldn't do anything right.
All right.
So I went and said to my best friend, I said, man, what I do? I'm concerned I'm going to get fired. He said, well, you got to be prepared to lose your job, but here's how you stop it. Go to the human resource department and just go ahead and file a complaint on her. But be prepared to lose your job in case it backfired. I did exactly that. Turned out she had the other complaints in with other people. I was moved out of that apartment, but what if I didn't do anything? And harassment, sexual harassment was nowhere near like it is now. Mm-hmm. But what if I didn't do anything? So what if I would have just waited? And so I say the same thing to you guys. What if you don't do anything? You already see what the economy is doing. You already see what's happening. What if you decide just not to do anything? You're going to lose everything.
Right.
Everything's going to be at risk. No, and that's just too high of a price to pay. No. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Prince Amir, I'm glad to get ready to go. Got to make some calls and bless you, man. I really appreciate you so much for the content that you bring, and more importantly, I appreciate you for being my friend.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Fitzgerald. Everyone, thank you so much for joining. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Again, like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you go to dynastamir.com. Go to dynastamir.com, guys. If you haven't, listen. If you're watching this and you have not bought a book or a shirt, go and support and buy a book or a shirt. Okay, go to dynastamir.com or check the merchandise store here on YouTube, or go to Amazon and buy a book. So, guys, go and support. Until next time, family. Dynasty Mirror Search for Huru. Peace.